Em 4 de fevereiro, um suposto balão espião chinês sobrevoou os Estados Unidos antes de ser abatido por um avião de guerra americano F-22 na costa da Carolina do Sul. A Marinha dos Estados Unidos recuperou os destroços da embarcação para examinar suas capacidades e inteligências que reuniu ao longo de sua jornada a quase 20 km de altitude. Então, que tipo de informação esse balão poderia ter coletado? Vamos começar olhando o caminho que ele percorreu.
Well, we know that it entered the United States at the Aleutian Islands, and then it flew over parts of Alaska, re-entered the United States at Idaho, but went over Montana, where Malmstrom Air Force Base is, and other sites that have nuclear missile silos. We can surmise from other sightings of it over Kansas that it probably went over Nebraska as well, where Strategic Air Command is. So it probably went over nuclear missile sites as well as command and control. These sites are sensitive for a reason, right? I mean, they're the most strategic assets that the military has. They have nuclear weapons that could destroy the world. So they need to have the utmost security. And if you have a foreign adversary looking at them, presumably they're picking up some information from that. They would certainly have had high-resolution cameras on it to take still photos, but they probably had full-motion video as well. They may have also had devices that would have picked up on communications. The balloon itself was 200 feet tall, and the payload that carried the surveillance gear was the size of a regional jet airliner, and it weighed thousands of pounds. So if you're dropping that, shooting it down, and it drops from 60,000 feet, it's going to hit something. And the other factor was that we spied on the spy. We picked up on its capabilities because it was over the United States, and we were able to monitor it and see what it was doing. So we learned just as much as the Chinese in examining what was going on with their balloon.
The U.S. is confident, though, that what they shot down is, in fact, a spy balloon, and the balloon was flying over sensitive areas. Can you help us understand how this could be a weather balloon?
The unmanned airship is also civilian in nature. We have made it clear that this was an unexpected incident caused by force majeure. But the U.S. side is deliberately hyping it up and even attacking it by force, which is unacceptable and irresponsible.
And Poppy, state media is parroting that line and also blaming U.S. domestic politics for escalating things. But look, regardless if these moves by China were deliberate or clumsy miscalculations, they're embarrassing for Beijing. Xi Jinping has been on a charm offensive, trying to reset relations with countries that were badly damaged during the pandemic. And now this sets China back diplomatically, making it even harder for Beijing to convince the world that it can play by international rules.
Obrigado por assistir. Saiba que esse vídeo deu muito trabalho, tanto para animar quanto para legendar, e não ganharei nada por isso. Então peço apenas que se inscreva e compartilhe para aquela pessoa que também estaria interessada no assunto. Caso queira fazer parte da construção desse canal de forma financeira, meu Pix é esse que está aparecendo na tela. Até a próxima!